We're going to try a plaster retardant, but one we've never seen before. This is basically a baking product. It's called cream of tartar. Check the reviews, check the forums, and I got an email from someone saying, can this be used to slow the setting time of plaster? Now it might sound crazy, and I'm going to test it out today. I've got a little room to skim. It's about 40 square meters. Now, you could just probably do this in one hit without the accelerator, but what I'm going to try this product, see what happens. Now what you do, you get sachets. You get 1 sachet per bag of plaster. So you put it in, you mix it up with water, and then we're going to get a big batch on, and we're going to see how long it hangs around. So this is a bit risky, but like I said, under these conditions, if it doesn't work, I should just be able to get it. So it should be okay. But let's see if this random mysterious baking product can actually slow down the rate of plaster. And let's experiment, see if it works. Okay, so I've set a stopwatch. I'm going to time it, so I've set it from when it was mixed. I'm just going to see how long it lasts. Start throwing the plaster on the wall. It's all been prepped with PVA, so 2 coats PVA, so the suction should be good. And just see how long it lasts. Now, like I said, I've never tried this before. Totally new to me. I've tried the extra time, the stuff that you should use. But I've never tried using this baking product before, so let's see. So like I said, I didn't want to risk it on a massive area and use it when I actually need it. So it's a decent hit, but nothing that I'm going to worry too much about if it doesn't work. So I'm still going to get the pace on, just in case it flops. Because again, I am still working plasterer. This isn't my own gaff, so there is a bit, there's a bit of risk really. But it's worth doing for you guys. So let's see how it works. So just getting the plaster on as flat as I possibly can. And speed skim it straight away once it's on. A few stones. But one of the main concerns with other people, one of the main concerns is whether it weakens the mix. Now, again, this is something we'll also have to look at and just study towards the end. I don't think we'll know that until we've got it on the wall, I suppose, but that is one of the risks apparently. But I think that can work with extra time, the actual product as well. So let's just see. Let's get it on the walls and then check the time once it's all on. So about 36 minutes in now, let's see the mix. It's still got a bit of play. It's still workable. So, you know, considering the timing, I've actually still got a bit of play in that, which isn't too bad. But again, 36 minutes, I'd expect that from a normal mix anyway. So, to be fair, I used about 2.5 bags. I only put 2 sachets in. So it might be relative. I'm gonna whack the last bit on. I've not actually got enough to finish the reveals. I might just have enough to do the walls. But generally speaking, 37 minutes I reckon now it'll be since I looked at the clock. Still got play. So yeah, you know, could be pretty good. So yeah, we've got lots of play, to be honest. Let's touch it, still leaving fingerprints. You know, actually, it's doing pretty well. So let's see how it speed skims, flattens in. Yeah, lovely. It's fine. Need to put a little bit of pressure in the middle there, but still, we can still flatten it nicely. And this wasn't 1 sachet per bag, it was just shy. So if you actually use what you should do, which is a sachet per bag, or if you've got the tubs, a teaspoon per bag, and you should be good. Right, second coat. It's been about 1 hour and 10 minutes. If we have a quick look, the plaster it's still actually quite playable. So if we're at that point we have to flatten, we can actually flatten the plaster quite nicely there. So yeah, it definitely works. I mean, yeah, if push comes to shove, we can actually get it nice and flat. Might just one coat it. So yeah, second coat. Now, I've added the same amount of the solution to the mix. So I've got about 1.5 bags. And I actually put about 1.5 sachets in, so it might be a bit too much, to be honest, because the last coat was perfect and I don't want to be here forever. Because it seems to really be holding it back. And in terms of the mix, it doesn't seem grainy, it doesn't seem like it's affected by the product. It just, if anything, it's actually quite nice to use. It feels quite silky, which is strange. I think it'd be worse. So we've got the stop clock on. We'll see how long this takes to take up. Just hope I haven't put too much in, which I might have done. So, it might be the case of it going off too slow rather than too fast. Let's see. So it seemed like it was going well, and all of a sudden it feels like it's just taken up, like it's just suddenly flash dried or something. It's, you know, luckily I managed to flatten it, but the time we saved on the application process, for some weird reason, it feels like it's just jumped 2 steps from there, and the plaster's taken up quite hard now. So, you know, it's not necessarily warm, it's quite cold in here actually, so it's not the temperature. It's quite weird really. We'll see what time we finish at. But judging by the clock, I don't think it's going to be far from normal time. Okay, so that's that. It took about 3 hours, 40 minutes, something like that, which actually isn't great. An average 2 coat hit for me during this time of year is about 3.5 hours. So with the 4 bags, I added 3.5 sachets, and let's say I did about 10 minutes. But not only that, it's actually dry in patches. It's probably the same because it's some areas which actually dried a bit faster than what it would do. So it's not like it's added 10 minutes on, it's just finished in 3 hours 40 minutes, but to be honest it's not actually helped that much. So for me it didn't work as well as what I would have thought. I'm glad that I didn't do a 60 square metre ceiling because that could have gone horribly wrong. But it's on, it's done, it's looking good, and we've tested it. So for me this wasn't a winner unfortunately, but it was worth trying. What do you think? If you had to go yourself, leave your comments below, let us know.